Um, is it morning already? Morning? Damn, I overslept again! I had to get I guess that was too fast. I told myself to calm down and stood up. I overslept twice in a row now. I have to get dressed and meet with ELTCREED. He's probably still asleep or nursing a hangover. ELTCREED, good morning? Where is everyone? I surveyed the main parlor. None of the servants were to be seen. Neither was Ulrich. It's too quiet. Did they leave without me? No, why would they? Leaving behind the bodyguard he'd hired to protect him was against ELTCREED's best interests. Are they hiding under the tables or something? No, probably not. Too childish. I checked anyway. Nobody there. They did set the breakfast table. Well, this is odd. I suppose I will wait. Was he letting you sleep in because of being mean? That ticking of the clock. They're not coming. I waited for 5, 10, 30 minutes. Nothing happened. What's going on? If he wasn't in the main parlor, perhaps he's still in his room. ELTCREED, are you in there? No answer. I guess he isn't. I'm here. ELTCREED? Is that you? Yes. It's morning. Don't you need to go to work? What's going on? His voice was thick and drowsy. Had I woken him up? Was he talking in his sleep? I can't tell from out here. I have to go inside. Can I enter your room? Yes, come in. I'm curious. Whoa! Oh man, I love everything about this room. Wow. I love the bedpost too. That is really unique. But yeah, it looks so cozy. So these are ELTCREED's quarters. ELTCREED's room was, in a word, luxurious and cozy. The decoration reminded me strongly of the Heights, as one would expect due to his adoration of it. It must have been very difficult to obtain these pieces. He's still sleeping. Well, he did have a fair amount of alcohol last night. I approached the lavish canopy bed. ELTCREED was breathing evenly, clearly far from awake. He's still sound asleep. I was pretty sure I'd heard him talk earlier. But now he's in a peaceful slumber. I kind of want to leave him undisturbed, but I considered his position at the bank. Letting him sleep wasn't an option. What if it's Saturday? ELTCREED, it's morning. Wake up, ELTCREED. Huh? Yes? For a moment, I couldn't understand what was happening. Oh, I'm like, if I have the option to shake him, I will not do that because that'll be trouble. I approached the bed, called his name, and tried to shake him. Oh! Okay, well that went a little bit better than I thought it was going to. I was also slightly worried quotation marks, worried that he was gonna sleep with no clothes on. But he's got like a cute little nightshirt thing. so we good. He grabbed my hand and pulled me onto the bed with him. Not only that, He was embracing me. Whoa, 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 what is this?
Got you now. I won't let you go again.
Struggle! ELTCREED? Because I don't think he knows it's us. I wonder if we remind him of somebody. ELTCREED.
Yes, I am your ELTCREED. It would make me happy if you called me Elt. And, if possible, softly, sweetly, with love. Sweet as the honey running down chiffon cake. Time to eat.
He's still basically asleep. Oh, wake up, please. ELTCREED, it's morning. Yep. What a name. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'll have to do my best guess, I guess.
Morning. Oh, is it already? But I'm sleepy. Let me sleep, Loadeticia.
Loadeticia?
Oh, is that not you? Castina?
No. Oh my god. I feel like he needs a slap a la Jack Sparrow right now.
Fionarius? Or maybe Veronini?
Neither. Are these names? They're probably the names of women. Maybe. I had to wonder what kind of personal life ELTCREED had.
Well, that's sad. But right now I don't mind. Whoever you are, give me a kiss to wake me up.
A kiss? What?
Hey, come on.
His hand caressed my cheek, trying to coax me closer. I wonder what he meant by a wake-up kiss. Was that some ritual from the depths? Mm-hmm. I don't have time to wonder about that now. I wasn't entirely certain of what was going on, but sensed that it was unsafe somehow. I worked up the nerve to slap him. Good job, girl. I want to slap him, but it's ELTCREED. Okay. Good job. I would be intimidated too. Be like... Unable to go through with my plan, I pinched his cheek instead.
Ouch. Oh, it's you.
Are you finally awake now? Good morning, ELTCREED. Would you let me go?
You aren't obligated to protect me from such close range. Not that I've got a problem with you choosing to do so.
He smiled and planted a kiss on my cheek. Well, I guess I got the good morning kiss. Whoa! Did you just, like, roll out of bed? I was so surprised that I jerked backwards and fell off the bed.
Such energy first thing in the morning. I'm a little jealous.
Believe me, I'm feeling exhausted already. I'll be waiting outside. Please, make yourself presentable.
You aren't going to help me get dressed?
But please do that yourself. Excuse me.
Very well.
This guy. He's incorrigible. He kissed me. I put my hand on my cheek, wondering at his true intentions. No. I shouldn't dwell on it. He's always like that. It doesn't mean anything. Did he really kiss women on a whim? Had he also done it to the women whose names he'd murmured before he woke up? This is pointless, but I can't stop thinking about it.
And here I am. Good morning to you again.
Good morning, ELTCREED.
Oh my, did you not sleep well?
ELTCREED wasn't wrong. Compared to his rested, shining face, my skin was looking a little dull. My sleep was fine, but coming to wake you was tiring.
That's unfortunate. I hope tonight's sleep is better. I'll lie next to you if it helps.
Lying next to me. You're why I'm already worn out first thing in the morning. I'll be fine. I'm not a child anymore.
I didn't mean to imply that at all. Did you already eat?
Oh, no, I didn't.
I see. Let's eat together then. It would seem today's breakfast is a buffet. The bread looks good.
He took a small, gleaming plate and tongs. I didn't understand what he was going to do and watched.
What is it? Aren't you going to eat?
I am, but... I'm surprised you pick out your own bread. Shouldn't a servant do this for you?
I suppose. My philosophy is that it should be half and half. I leave some things to my servants and I do other things myself. When it concerns simple food such as this, I prefer not to rely on my servants. The nice thing about a buffet is that you can pick out what you like.
I see.
If you aren't comfortable with picking your own food, I can assemble something for you.
It's fine. I couldn't ask you to do that. I'll select my own food.
All right. Don't push yourself. Just choose what you like.
I will. Thank you. Easier said than done. I'd never seen so many different varieties of bread before. Some variations were ones I knew from the Heights, others were totally alien to me. Some of the bread is covered in sugar and chocolate. It must be so sweet, like candy. Unlike me, ELTCREED had put the bread he wanted on his little plate already. It looked to me like he had picked one of each, building a veritable mountain. Are you going to eat all of that?
Yes, there is no time in life for hesitation. I'd rather eat everything than stand here thinking. Don't you agree?
I understand the logic, but I think my stomach is too small for all that.
A bodyguard qualified to serve me must be able to eat one of each. Just kidding. We both need energy for the day. Then again, the bank has already been open for some time.
Despite obviously knowing how late he was, he didn't rush his breakfast. Can he afford to take his time? I suspected he could, since he owned the bank. If anything, everyone else would have to work around his absence until he arrived. That's them perks. Wow, we moved quickly. It was noon by the time we arrived at the bank. It appeared to be lunch hour. There were no customers inside the bank, and quiet music filled the air.
Oh boy.
There was a bouquet of red roses on ELTCREED's desk. Who do you think brought them here? Ulrich?
I highly doubt that. He's never given me flowers before. There seems to be a card attached to it. Ah, Laodicea. Yes, that's so like her.
Laodicea. I heard that name before. Yes, I remembered. ELTCREED had murmured that name in his sleep. With a melodramatic flourish, he clasped the bouquet to his chest. Well, she must be important to him. I was enjoying the amusing sight when he suddenly gave me a thoughtful look.
Cyrus, would you like this bouquet?
Wasn't this sent to you? I can't take it.
I see. I will throw it away then.
Throw it away?
Yes. I don't need it at work. The flowers will wither eventually, and I can't resell them.
Well, if you're just going to throw them away, I will take them after all.
I see. Thank you.
Still, taking something sent to him by a woman feels wrong. ELTCREED seemed to feel none of my reluctance and was perfectly happy. He handed me the flowers, brushing his fingers against my hair.
The flowers are beautiful, but not half as beautiful as you.
It frustrated me that he was able to say such confusing things so nonchalantly. He must have been enjoying it. There you go again. Please stop making such jokes.
I would never joke about such a subject. These are my true feelings. If the flowers had emotions, then I'm sure they'd wilt in shame at the sight of your superior beauty.
If you're not joking, you must be drunk.
Oh. Why are you refusing my compliments so much? Can't you accept them as they are?
I can't. I feel too sympathetic.
Towards the roses?
No, towards the woman who sent them. This morning you whispered the names of a lot of women, and this too. You will only make them and their fiancés unhappy if you seduce them like this.
Fiancés? Oh, this must be about the laws in the Heights again. Rest easy, there are no such laws here in my city. You can love me to your heart's content.
You talked about that yesterday, didn't you?
Yes. I will try to seduce you every day so that my feelings get through to you, inexperienced as you are.
What kind of mission is that to give yourself? I'm not, interested in love.
No, that's not true. Your upbringing in the Heights has blinded you to love's possibilities, so now you're struggling to adapt. Fear not, I will guide you over the ocean of love.
ELTCREED, why are you so assertive when it comes to love?
Love is free and infinite. Love should be given generously, not monopolized. Request and I shall give. That is the man ELTCREED Valentine.
So, does that mean you're currently in many relationships, ELTCREED?
That depends on your viewpoint. These flowers are proof of that. I think of Lower Letitia as a friend, but it seems she doesn't.
It seems, huh? In the Heights, presents were an expression of gratitude. Is it different here?
It depends. Sometimes they express gratitude, but they can also be given to the opposite sex to express affection. You must be careful when you give presents to men. If possible, give presents only to me. I look forward to anything you might give me.
Well, I have no plans to give you a present for now.
That's a shame. I'd be pleased to accept any offering.
Let's leave me out of it. So Loa Letitia gave you these flowers because she likes you as a man?
Yes, that seems likely.
And you, ELTCREED, think of her
as a friend. I won't deny that more might develop in the future, but unless something dramatic happens, she will remain a friend.
Despite her hopes, she's been sentenced to his friendship. I sentence you to friendship. ELTCREED, when you were sleeping, you murmured the name of your friend and embraced me. Does that mean that, you sometimes sleep with your friends of the opposite sex?
Yes, sometimes.
What?
Oh, you don't do that in the Heights?
Of course not! Absolutely not! No way! I mean, there's a napping room in the temple where we sleep communally, but sleeping alone with someone of the opposite sex whom you're not married to is a serious crime! You'd be arrested immediately!
A serious crime. Life risked for love. How romantic. But here in the depths, you can sleep with whoever you want as long as you have their consent, legally speaking. Some basic decency is still expected. I wouldn't sleep with a married lady. And if they desire it, I'd provide. If you desired me, I would respond. As often as you like.
No need.
I see. Incidentally, what do you think of this lady killer? You must be wondering why I know of your conversation with Ulrich. He told me.
Ulrich? I thought you were my bro, man. Telling on me.
He was clearly worried that you misunderstood and would press me for an answer over why I kill women, so he decided to act. I'm happy with my life. If some think that my attitude towards women is not acceptable, well, that's too bad. So here's my question. What do you think?
What I think? Your life is yours alone. I have no right to say anything. But I don't think I could live the same way. That was a really good answer. I respect her for that answer. I looked at him. He listened attentively, so I continued. I always felt that even marriage itself was annoying. I don't really know much about matters of love. If I came to love someone, I'm sure they would be the only one. I don't think I could live as freely as you. I find that love, and you, ELTCREED, are difficult for me to understand.
I see. Well, your upbringing and the culture you're from are very different. It wouldn't be reasonable to expect you to understand. I would gladly be in a romantic relationship with you if we both feel like it one day. Until then, as your employer, I will teach you the laws of the city, my little bird.
Little bird?
Yes, you're like a little bird following the parent around. It fits quite nicely.
I do that because I'm your bodyguard. Please don't call me a little bird.
Apologies. Yes, you might be inexperienced, but you are a grown woman. Calling you a little bird is insulting.
Inexperienced? That also seems vaguely insulting.
Apologies again, my knight. Now then, enough talking. I need to work. Watch over me.
Got it. Good luck with your work. Why does ELTCREED talk so much about love? Because he's searching for it in all the wrong places. I'd avoided the topic as much as I could throughout my life. In a way, he was my opposite. I want to know him better, but as a partner? I found it difficult to imagine myself loving the kind of man he was. Well, I will have to get used to his conduct. I stared at ELTCREED's muscular frame, slightly frustrated. Damn you and your muscular frame. When the bank closed, we left together. As we would. ELTCREED was walking slightly ahead of me, stretching as we went. I kept an eye on the surroundings.
It's so late already. I feel like today went by faster than usual.
You started working much later. It's only natural.
That's right. Well, that will be all for the day.
Where are you going? Let me accompany you.
No. I'm glad that you wish to be with me at all times, but tonight that would not be ideal.
Are you meeting a lady? Yeah, but this is my job. Alright, let's check on our status. Almost halfway. Almost there. Well, I'm still your bodyguard. The night is more dangerous by far than the day.
Yes, but today I would like to be alone. Surely you have days like that as well.
That isn't really the issue.
Don't worry about me. I will crawl my way back to you, I promise.
But... Well, there he is! Die, Valentine! What? I heard a man yelling. A dark shadow appeared next, brandishing a knife. Never! I was about to draw my sword when... ELTCREED drew his pistol and leveled it at the man. Zero hesitation. Bang, bang. As you can see, I can take care of myself just fine. 2 gunshots rang out. The bullets hit the man in the chest and forehead. He was dead before he hit the ground. And ELTCREED didn't even hesitate to kill.
This guy looks like... No, it isn't him.
I looked at ELTCREED. He seemed perfectly composed and exactly the same as always. They're after his life. He killed the man in self-defense. I can't criticize him. Still, his attitude towards the killing was... I took a deep breath to calm down. Is he a friend?
A friend wouldn't try to kill me. Well, normally. Some of those who default on their debt choose this. Their cases are all different. In this case, though, he looks like someone from a different district. I will send someone for the corpse. We can leave it here.
Leave it? But... He nodded and shrugged.
I do regret this a little.
Killing him?
Well, that too. We can't ask the dead for their reasons, but I wanted to see you in action. It was the perfect chance to see you sweep aside evil with the sword I gave you. Truly regrettable.
The perfect chance, huh?
Well, I'm sure someone else will try to kill me again soon. I look forward to it.
You shouldn't look forward to assassination attempts.
Fearing them changes nothing. I'd rather take it as it comes.
ELTCREED reloaded his gun and holstered it again.
As you can see, I have a gun. You need not worry. Take care on the way home. Bye.
ELTCREED walked away, completely ignoring the commotion around us. He's not shocked at all that he was just attacked and that he killed someone. Stone cold. He had made a clear and unemotional decision in the blink of an eye. This, I felt, was also part of the life he'd lived. Well, see if Ulrich wants to share his candy, I guess. Welcome back. Oh, you alone? Yes, ELTCREED is... It's fine. I know where he is. Don't say it. Where is he, then? Not telling. If he didn't tell you, he probably doesn't want me to, either. Both you and ELTCREED keep a lot of secrets. What are you talking about? We met a few days ago. There's no way we tell you everything already. I'd like to at least know where he is. It affects my guard duties. I am the sword that protects him. I should be with him right now. Ulrich watched me heap dinner onto a small plate and let out an astonished groan. I am the sword that protects him. If ELTCREED heard that, he'd be beside himself with happiness. I see. Too bad he isn't here to hear it. I'm confused, though. Why didn't you tell him that it's dangerous at night and go with him anyway? I tried. I said exactly that to him, but he was very firm in rejecting me. We were attacked by a hoodlum on the way back. ELTCREED killed him before I could do anything. Then he disappeared, saying he had a gun to protect himself. Hoodlums, shooting deaths? Well, that's easy to imagine, for sure. It fits Ult. I suspected that it isn't rare to be attacked for him. Yeah, it's common. Didn't I tell you that he rules Liberalitas? I know he seems like a bit of an airhead at times, but there are a lot of people after his position. Most of the assassins are dealt with by plainclothes employees before they can get to him, though. Sometimes they slip through the net and Ult has to take care of them himself. I see. I wondered whether the regularity was the reason he'd been so composed. I don't know anything about guns, but ELTCREED seemed rather skilled. Yeah, I was the one who taught him how to use them. You're kidding. What? Why do you think I'm lying to you? Come on. I taught Ult how to use guns, okay? I admit he surpassed the teacher now, which honestly kind of hurts. I see. I didn't know you were both skilled shooters. I've always been proud of my sword, and I think my technique is quite good. I always believed that as long as I had a sword, I could protect what's important to me. But tonight I learned a sharp lesson about why you told me it's outdated. He had his gun out faster than I could draw my sword, and then the attacker was dead. Why did ELTCREED hire me for protection, then?
Probably because you look like a knight to him or something. He likes that kind of stuff. Besides, rich people like him pick the people they surround themselves with thinking how it's going to look. Having a female sword fighter at his side must have seemed like a really cool idea to him.
I think ELTCREED even told me something similar. But, I mean, okay. That means he just needs me for appearances. How I can fight is irrelevant.
Don't be stupid. The reason he hired you doesn't really matter, does it? What you're going to do now is the question.
What I'm going to do now?
Yeah. Think about whether you have any skills other than that sword. I can't think of anything in particular, but... why am I trying to give you advice anyway? If Elt's not going to turn up soon, there's no reason for me to be here. So long.
Wait, Ulrich.
Yeah?
Thank you. I'll think about it. Maybe there's something else I can do.
Cool. Good luck with that.
Ulrich. Other skills I have. Do I really need skills other than sword fighting? That is $1 million question. I didn't want to be mere window dressing. I wanted to be useful to him for who I was. I want to be truly useful to him now that he's hired me.
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, I'm so glad this happens with regularity. I'm thrilled. Positively thrilled. Should I be concerned that those popped up? Well, just in case, I was like, you should really save now. The Sanctuary District. Huh. On a foggy night, when Jack the Ripper prowls the streets.
It's cold in the Sanctuary District tonight. The streets had that overwhelming smell particular to the Sanctuary District. The smell of death. And it didn't just smell of death. I could sense the presence of those who would have killed me if they could. Come at me then, if you dare. I couldn't say that it never happened. But in Liberalitas, where I ruled, I rarely had to draw my gun. Rarely using my gun means that I lack combat experience. But I was a human being with a heart as well. I wasn't going to use the innocent for target practice. Self-defense is a different matter. I'll have to kill them before they kill me.
Did you have to wait?
Yes, for too long, Brandenburg.
How did I know you were going to meet with him?
Saxon Brandenburg emerged from the darkness. He was the commander of the Hounds. And a valuable business partner.
You have the goods.
Of course, and all of excellent quality. I smiled and handed him the bag I was carrying. The bag contained cigarettes. The tobacco was being cultivated in the district Temperantia, and it really was of excellent quality. He put the bag on the ground and checked the contents using the light of a lighter from his pocket. You don't trust me.
Don't take it personally. I don't trust anyone from the depths.
Of course you wouldn't. It's rather extravagant to demand that I, ELTCREED Valentine, deliver it alone. He took out a cigarette from one of the packs inside the bag. Then he put the cigarette in his mouth and lit it with his lighter.
Well, it isn't bad.
Good. You see, I don't know which tobacco is good or bad. I always wonder, does the smoke actually taste of anything?
You've never smoked. Are you 12?
That isn't an answer, is it? Brandenburg snorted and asked for the price. Let's see. I think I won nothing this time.
No way. What are you plotting?
Oh, nothing, nothing. You are a trusted customer, and this is our way of saying thank you. Which was, of course, untrue. I considered it an investment that guaranteed I was able to walk through the sanctuary district without being imprisoned.
You're a creepy guy. If you're done, get lost.
I will, then. Libralitas is quite far from here.
Wait.
He stopped me as I was about to turn around and leave. I looked at him, waiting for his reason. Brandenburg gestured towards my clothes.
What's with the blood?
Oh, I was attacked by a man on the way. Some of his blood spattered on me when I killed him.
Ah. Take care on the way home. I wouldn't want you to die.
Thank you very much. I hope you will take care as well, Brandenburg.
Take care? Why?
People like us at the top of the pile are always hated. We never know who might shoot or stab us in the back. I pray we will both live a long life.
I hope you break your neck in a fall.
Good night, Brandenburg.
Wait. Yes?
What?
Oh my god. Obsessed. Literally obsessed. I'm looking for a woman. Have you heard of a Cyrus before?
Heard? She has the room next to mine. Of course, I could hardly tell Brandenburg that I had hired her as a guard. I shrugged and laughed, doing my best to seem innocuous. Cyrus, huh? You'd have to tell me what she looks like. I don't remember the name, anyway. Who is she? Your ex?
She's too young for that. If you don't know her, get lost.
Of course. Goodbye.
Where did the girl go? Obsessed. So obsessed.